Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for April. I hope you're doing well. I am going to take a quick second to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every Sagittarius out there, so take what resonates for you, simply leave the rest for someone else. Keep in mind that the energies can reverse. And as always, Sagittarius, please don't force yourself into a reading that's not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Sagittarius? Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius, you're starting out with the King of Pentacles. You have the World in reverse, and you have the Eight of Cups. So I see you very focused on your money, your job, your money, your own stability right now. You have walked away from something, but you feel like it's not over. You feel like there's still some unfinished business here. So let's see who's in your energy. Show me who is in Sagittarius energy, please. Show me who is in Sagittarius energy, please. All right, so the person in your energy has the Seven of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the Two of Swords. So you're dealing with somebody that's a little bit indecisive. I do feel like they're trying to make some sort of an emotional decision, and they're kind of going back and forth, which is causing them to just wait. Yeah, they're in a waiting energy. With the Seven of Wands in the reverse, they almost feel powerless, though. But I don't know if they realize that they're causing that themselves because they're waiting and not making a decision. This is somebody who I do feel like is trying to avoid conflict with you specifically. So let me see who is, or see the energy between Sagittarius and this person. All right, so we have the Six of Pentacles and the Strength card. Now, you could be dealing with a Leo here. You don't have to be. But I do feel that you're wanting to bring balance and stability back into this situation. This person is working on themselves. They're trying to avoid conflict. They do have strong feelings towards you. You may feel like there's so many people right now that are either wanting your attention, Sagittarius, or I'm getting the feeling like this is like bills. Like you have a lot of bills right now, so you're having to focus on your finances and your money. Like everybody wants some of your money, and you're over here trying to hold on to your pinnacle. Let me see. Show me what's affecting this connection. Show me what's affecting this connection. I am getting the feeling that this person has like a gentle nature. Queen of Cups in the reverse. You both have feelings for one another, but neither of you are expressing those feelings currently. But there are feelings here. They're deep feelings as well. That's why you don't feel that things are over, and they're waiting for you to express yourself to them. Show me the outcome at the end of the week for Sagittarius. We have the Six of Wands. We have the Four of Cups. So you're walking away from this, it looks like. You're walking away from it feeling like you somehow have won, or that you're triumphant in some manner. The person that's in your energy, they're just kind of looking back at the past. They're still in this indecisive energy. And I do feel that they don't recognize what it is that you're offering here, which is why you're walking away. They're very focused on something from the past. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles. That's underlying energy. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. But again, this is the underlying energy of, taking care of your money, making sure that your finances are straight. It is also the energy of you may feel that you're dealing with a divine partner here. You could also be pouring that love into yourself, doing a lot of self-care right now. Very focused upon, your home, your children, if you have children. But at the same time, in the back of your mind, you feel that things are just not over between you and this person. You do feel that they're an ideal match for you. So let's see the clarification. Spirit, why is the King of Pentacles here? Why is the King of Pentacles here for Sagittarius? All right, we have the 10 of Wands. We have the 4 of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, so you're pouring yourself into work, not only to increase your stability and to pay people that you owe money to, but I feel like you're doing this to avoid dealing with the issues. There's a lot of problems here, and it's just easier for you to focus on your work and your money other than thinking about this person. You're trying not to think about this person. I do feel like there were a lot of problems in this connection, and I do feel like the more you try not to think of this person, the more you do think about them. Why is the World card in reverse for Sagittarius? Why is the World card in reverse? 10 of Coins, the Magician in reverse. Again, it's that same energy, focusing on your money in order to deal with something that you feel is incomplete, something that is not resolved. Definitely not trying to deal with your emotions, something that didn't manifest. I do feel like this was a long-term connection for most of you. I also do feel like you are surrounded by either family or close friends or both who are advising you, and I do feel like they're advising you well. However, you feel that things aren't manifesting in this situation, and I do feel like that's keeping you very reserved with regard to your emotions. Why is the 8 of Cups here? Why is the 8 of Cups here for Sagittarius? All right, we have the 5 of Wands reversed, and we have the Emperor. Oof. So some of you could be getting a promotion. All that work that you're doing, all that focus on your career, on your money is paying off. Because I do see your money going up, and I do see you doing well financially. And some of you are receiving some sort of an elevation into like a management type position, which is going to make you feel very, very successful. What are you walking away from? Well, you're walking away from conflict. You're avoiding conflict, and they're avoiding conflict. So, you know, I'm not even so sure that you're walking away from this connection, because I still see that there's this feeling that, you know, there's unfinished business. You have all these unresolved emotions, but you're definitely walking away from conflict or competition. And you are taking charge of your life. So you're really focusing on you right now. You're pouring all of this energy that you may have at one point poured into this relationship. You're now pouring that into yourself. And as a result, you're becoming highly successful. Let's look at this person's energy. Why is this 7 of Wands in reverse? All right, so 4 of Coins reversed and the 7 of Wands in the upright. So this person was constant. There were constant arguments here. This person felt like they were constantly having to defend themselves, that their back was up against the wall. They do have strong feelings for you, however. For some of you, you were married to this person. Yeah. I definitely see that. And if not that, it was a long-term connection. This person is trying to be very strong in the situation and dealing with the loss. They're feeling a little bit unstable about it. I do feel like at times they feel like they're empowered. Other times they feel kind of defeated. So their emotions are a little bit all over the place. Why is the 3 of Wands here for the person in Sagittarius energy? Ace of Wands reversed. 4 of Swords reversed. This person's waiting for communication. They don't want to be the one to communicate. They feel that they didn't create this ending. They may feel that you were unfaithful as well. I don't know. I mean, take it as it resonates. But this person is waiting for communication. They've been healing during this period because this has been a deep loss for them. Why is the 2 of Swords here? All right, so we have the Hierophant. We have the World in reverse and the Queen of Cups in reverse. So they don't feel like things are over either. but they're very indecisive about whether or not to show emotion. They could be talking to somebody, a spiritual leader, or just somebody that they highly respect. So this person is trying to decide whether or not to open their heart, whether or not to, show emotion, whether or not to even, talk. But I feel like they're determined that they're going to wait for you to approach them. They don't want to be the one to open this up. Yeah, they're a bit indecisive about whether or not this is actually over between the two of you, but ultimately it looks like they're deciding that, there's neither of you feel like it's over. It's completely over. And why? Well, because you both have strong emotions here. There is love here, and this person does love you. They're just not showing that. I don't see any energy of them partying. In fact, they've been pretty isolative. Let me see the energy between Sagittarius and this person. All right, so we have the Queen of Swords. We have the Page of Wands reversed. And we have the Page of Pentacles reversed. This person could be a little younger than you, or, they don't have to be. But I do see that neither of you are talking right now. And both of you have difficulty with communication. Both of you have a tendency to communicate in a very immature manner at times. So right now, there is no communication. This person is determined that they're not going to be the one to come forward. They're not going to be the one to open up to you, but they do want to talk. They're just holding back. Your boundaries are up. I feel like you're very defensive. You're trying not to think about this person, which is why you're really pouring your energy into work and, however you make your money. And like I said, you're going to be very successful with that. But, ultimately the reason why you started, focusing more on your money or your work is because you were trying to divert your attention from this person. And the more you try to do that, the more you actually think about them. I do feel like you're open to talking to this person. I do. Because I feel like ultimately you would like to bring balance back to the connection. But right now, neither of you are talking. You're both kind of waiting for the other person. All right, so why is the Queen of Cups in reverse between Sagittarius and this person? Because you're waiting as well. Three of Wands. You guys are mirroring each other. And the Three of Cups reversed. Yeah, this person's not going out. Since this has ended, this person's been very isolative. I feel like they've been trying to heal their energy. They're not happy right now. And I do feel like they have all these emotions, but they're not sharing them with you. You too have a lot of emotions, and you're waiting as well. I do feel that, I feel like you both are waiting for the other person to come forward and to communicate. And you both want to talk. You both want to communicate, but neither one is willing to, let down their guard and actually approach the other person. Let me see your outcome. Okay, so we have the Moon in reverse. We have the Six of Wands. Again, more mirroring. And we have the Nine of Wands reversed. So I do feel like you both want to resolve the issues. You both want to overcome the situation and learn from it and move forward. Neither of you trust the other person. Both of you are waiting. You're focusing and working on your money. It does look like that's going to be very effective for you. With the Moon here in reverse, there's something about the success that you're having, which is going to cause you to have a big realization. And it could very well be that you're realizing that, hey, I've made myself successful here. I've got the finances. I've got, the friends and family. But what I don't have is this person in my life. So there's some sort of an epiphany or big realization that all this success is going to bring to you, which is going to make you want to resolve the problems. but I don't see it happening this week. This person, in their energy, they know about the success that you're experiencing. Somehow they know about it. And I do feel like this person is, you know, I feel like they're focused on you. They don't feel like things are over. There's almost a sense of them being kind of proud of you, but at the same time, they're not going to express any of that. This person is really dug in their heels, Sagittarius. They want to work things out, and they are aware of the success that you're experiencing as well. And I do feel like they're proud. They're proud of you for that. But at the same time, with regard to, you know, opening up, communicating, this person is just digging in their heels. And they feel, I'll tell you why. They feel like if they come towards you, that it's not going to be a successful relationship. They want to know that they're a priority in your life. So I don't know if you were kind of a workaholic, or if you put your work or job ahead of this relationship. I don't know. But this person feels like the only way for this to be successful is if you come towards them. Yeah, I don't know what happened here, and I'm not seeing any kind of deceit or anything of that nature, although they may suspect that you weren't faithful. But yeah, it's very stubborn energy on both sides. And really, at the end of the day, you have to ask yourself if that's, you know, if that's really a win, you know. Bottom of the deck is the Temperance card. Now, that's the card of Sagittarius in the Major Arcana. So I do feel like you are definitely experiencing some form of achievement here, success. I do also feel like you are guarded and guided by, you know, angels or spirit. And I do feel like you are finding your balance through pouring that energy into yourself and into, you know, your money and that kind of thing. But you're also being guided towards this person. So, you know, power struggles are ridiculous, in my opinion. Now, that's just my opinion, but I feel like if you want to talk to this person, you should talk to them. You know, if you really love this person, you want to work things out, I would just work things out, because you can have all the success and money in the world, but it doesn't bring you love. But, you know, you have to make your decision, and you may have very good reasons for holding back. So, all right, I'm going to pull a oracle. All right, Sagittarius, it says the Alchemist. So it's all about empowerment, pain, and sorceress. And it says, oh, I don't break that easily, not anymore. Instead, I use things as fuel. And look, she has her middle finger up. That is so this reading right now. It so much is. All right, hang on just a second. I'm going to read that for you. Give me a second to find it. All right, so your affirmation says, I light the spark of power and strength within my heart. Oh, I love that affirmation. The hero's path, the gaining of strength, the path of empowerment. Heartbreak, challenges, trauma, being underestimated, failure. Why should we let these things keep us down instead of seeking to use them as opportunities to overcome, to make ourselves proud, and to strengthen our minds? To become a higher human and to learn from them, that is the path of the hero. Instead of letting the darkness win, the hero chooses to pursue the ultimate alchemy, turning pain into power. Not everyone is capable of this level of sorcery. For some, pain is very great and penetrates the darkness to the core of their being. Only soul and stubborn persistence can undo a curse like that, but the power does indeed exist within all of us. A hero can still grieve, fall into darkness, give up, fall again, lose hope, seek help, or honor their natural emotions. The difference is they don't stay there in that darkness. Why would they? What would come of it? What good would that do the hero or anyone else? So they keep trying, they persist, they light up the darkness within their heart again, even if little by little, bit by bit. With the magic of faith and sometimes the aid of others, they choose to fight on for the light of the world, refusing to let the dark side win and become more powerful. This is how we change the world. Healing ourselves heals others, which heals the soul of the world. At the end of the day, finding meaning in what happens and having a purpose is unbelievably empowering. This is what fuels our power. This is a love spell that we cast upon our own hearts. It is healing. There's a big difference between having self-compassion and endlessly feeling sorry for ourselves. Falling into the bottomless pit of victimhood is to become the soul that is lost in the place where no light can reach and no tree can grow. Oh, that's beautiful. And just keep in mind, you do have an epiphany coming, and that epiphany is tied to your success. So I don't see you guys giving up on this or giving up on yourself by any means. All right, I hope this has been helpful for you, Sagittarius. If you have resonated with this reading, hit that like button and be sure to subscribe. And until I see you in your next reading, namaste.